Tayo po ay nagbabalik dito sa Usapang Bayan at kasama pa rin natin si Miss Michelle Chua, ang Sales Manager ng Baik Philippines. Mickey, in your experience, based on your interaction with your former classmates who are also newly entered into the workforce, how would you compare your career as a sales manager in Baik with your other fellow classmates or schoolmates?
Well, like I said, I'm very fortunate to have this job because I've always loved selling. Selling gives me a way of interacting with customers, new customers every day, and then parang it's a way of making sure na their needs are being met because yun, everybody has something that they need, and this one is helpful. And with this with my passion in sales, I'm able to love what I'm doing. And you know, you can only go so far with something na you don't love to do. Yun yung mga times na some of my friends that I know, parang they're still looking for their dream job. So sometimes when they wake up, it's hard to go to work kasi hindi enjoyable. And also, sometimes they do love their job, but walang mga mentor to guide them along. So, it's very important din to have somebody who's older, who can mentor you in that industry, in that business, so that you can grow to the best of your abilities as soon as possible.
As someone just starting in your career, what are the important things to ensure career growth?
Okay. So, constant learning is very important. Sometimes, a lot of times actually, you can match your mga hobbies to the things that can make you grow in your industry. Because a lot of times, yung mga things that you're passionate about, you can actually inject it in the work that you have. Like ako naman, yung passion ko outside of selling is photography. So, parang whenever I can, I do photography. And
What is that picture over there?
oh, that's a flower, some type of flower. And then sa photo club ko kasi, the theme was abstract in nature. So I was able to take a picture of parang a flower that looks very fairy-like. Yeah,
Did that win
flowers.
something?
Yeah, it won second place in our photo club, which I think was a very good accomplishment because yung mga kasama ko na doon are professional photographers or people who have been taking photos that are older than I am, ganon. So it's a very good feeling ba and accomplishment na to always keep growing. Oh, and then I also got into yung photo face-off sa History Channel. So parang these accomplishments that you have actually build up your self, yeah, and confidence as well in yourself. And you need that confidence in any type of work that you have because syempre people want to deal with people who are confident in themselves. So these little accomplishments that you have in your hobbies and constant learning actually help improve your work ethics as well.
Do you also plan to pursue photography and join other contests, international photography contests perhaps?
Yeah, well, maybe photography mga contests, if I have mga contests that I see, I will join them, ganon. Pero I don't think that I want to do it as a full-time job, ganon. Because sometimes, you know, there are hobbies that you just want to do for fun, ganon, as an outlet. And then you integrate it in your workplace. Like ako naman, since I love photography, a lot of times we need to take pictures of the vehicles, and we need to take pictures of customers. Sometimes we also need to do Photoshop, ganon. So with my web design animation course, that's where para it's all halo-halo ba siya na integrated lahat, ganon. So that's what I've been saying na just keep learning things that you're passionate about and you'll find a way to match it to your work.
Talking about the passion, in the job that you have, what about your job is the number one thing that you like about your job?
Well, I love that there's every day is a different day. Um, Unlike sa normal desk job na it's always the same. Yes. This one, yung salespeople kasi parang hindi mapakali ba? Kailangan may iba palaging ginagawa, ganon. So, every day, one moment may customer ka, Michelle, kailangan ko to, bakit ganito? Or like, may mga challenges sa'yo. And then the other day naman, nagbibigay sila sa'yo ng mga chocolates. Uy, thank you ito yung specialty ng probinsya namin, gano'n. So parang every day is never boring. There's always some activity that's happening. Sometimes you need to go all the way to where the customer is or what. So there's always something new that's happening, gano'n.
What's the most important thing you've learned?
The most important thing I've learned is to always keep moving forward. Sometimes there are challenging customers. Life is not perfect naman. So you have to make sure na you're doing your best. I mean, parang don't let yourself down na, I'm not doing well because ganito yung nangyari, ganon. You always have to keep moving forward. Or sometimes naman may nangyari sa work or something, gano'n. But you always have to keep moving forward na every day is a great day. You'll have positive thoughts, gano'n. Because parang ang hirap naman nun, may problem ka na nga, tapos sinasamahan mo pa yung problem with more negative. Yes. So, always make sure na you're happy, keeping positive, and just keep moving forward because that's the most important thing.
Do you have like a specific guiding principle that you have with you always?
Well, I always just make sure that to remember that today is a great day and to have positive thoughts because imagine if you start off your day na nainis ka na or negative ka na, gano'n, tuloy-tuloy na yon the whole day. And then parang you're also affecting other people around you, gano'n, because they can see na you're not happy or what, and then they're also, ano ba to, bakit ganyan siya? They're also not happy, gano'n, na-effect mo pa sila, gano'n. So at least if you're a good tomato in the bunch, then you can parang make the other people surrounding you happy tomatoes as well, gano'n.
You had mentioned earlier, Mickey, that you're the sales manager in Baik, Philippines, no? Are you still looking for people to be working with you in sales?
Yeah, we're constantly looking for more salespeople. So if anybody would like to join, they can go to our Baik Philippines Facebook page.
Which is?
Baik Philippines
Okay.
Facebook page uh, to give their resumes and information. And yeah, we'll be happy to see if you can join our Baik company as well. And then we're also looking to building more dealers nationwide. Currently, we already have 8 dealers, so it's a very good accomplishment. So we want to expand kasi the Baik network so that anywhere in the Philippines, it can be accessible to all people as well.
You also have service centers on top of the dealers?
Yeah, currently we already have 22 accredited service centers, so nationwide. And yun, kasi our focus is service, kaya if you notice, 22 service centers and then 8 Baik dealers. So our focus is really to make sure that the customers who already have units have the units that can be serviced well, ganon.
What is do you know if you have any future plans for bringing in other models?
Oh yes, so right now, we have kasi mga manual vehicles, but sooner, hopefully within less than a year, we'll be able to bring in mga automatic variants as well. That's as affordable as our current models. Because we really want to make sure that all Filipinos can have affordable units that are they can, yeah, that's very reliable in their everyday use.
Well, we are down to our last few minutes. What can you advise the youth, the millennials out there who claim to be #officially unemployed?
Well, we need to make sure na constant, never giving up. Always make sure to keep your head up and to look for, constant learning ba? Because sometimes if you don't get the job that you applied for, there's bound to be something better coming along. Like sometimes we say na, ba't hindi ko nakuha yung nagustuhan ko? And then, actually, a lot of times, there's good reasons for things to happen that makes you grow, ganon. And, yeah, always make sure to keep learning. Parang, this stage in our life is all about eagerness and making sure that we absorb as much as we can. So, parang, tsaka na yung, top dollar salary, ganon, because this is the time in our lives in making sure that we learn as much as possible. So parang always just be eager, always be happy na, ay salamat pinapagawa nila to sa akin kahit na hindi to part ng title ko kasi tama nga na, yes, it also shows na they trust you. And the more they have you do things that's outside your title, yes, the more the company is going to be parang reliable on you, and then the more na hindi ka nila ma-let go. So parang that's the time na you can say, oh, magkano na more you can give, gano'n. Kasi, hindi ka let
May
go.
kapalit.
You can
Yun yung mga
demand na.
tips na, yes.
Mickey, if people want to get to know more about the Baik vehicles, can you give them your email address so they can write to you?
Okay. Well, ayun, aside from going to our Baik Philippines Facebook page or even YouTube to look at more of the Baik vehicles and inquire, you can also email me at mkchua@bayanauto.com. So, MK for Michelle Kimberly, MK and then chua@bayanauto.com.
Well, that's about the time that we have for tonight. At yan po ang isang makabuluhang diskusyon kasama si Baik Philippines Sales Manager, Miss Michelle Chua.
Maaari niyo po kaming i-follow at i-like sa aming Facebook page, Usapang Bayan. Ako po si Rach Marquez.
At ako po si George Chua. Samahan niyo po kami muli sa mga susunod nating episodes dito sa Usapang Bayan.